The follow-up to my rocker arm installation here. This is the back side. This is the easier of the two. You don't have to do anything special. I did use the little anchor tool here to actually lift up the camshaft out of the bearing seats, probably about maybe 1.5 millimeters. I was super afraid that it was just going to fly right out, so I didn't really yank on it too much. Just enough to get that guy out, that number one guy right there. There's a shadow from my flashlight here. Those two in the center of the frame were the ones that were bad. These are the new ones that I just put in, but again, you're going to see a lot of shadows because it's dark. You're going to see right here is a nice line, and here's a nice line. You're going to see this line here and this line here. That's where it was actually rubbing into the lobe, where the sides of the stamped steel part was rubbing. This is probably, I'm going to say, a 1/64 of an inch. This one here barely catches a fingernail, but you can see where it's starting. You can see where it's starting to get shiny. These two here on the ends, these were the original ones that I changed out. These are melling. I couldn't get any more melling rockers, so I had to get SKR, SKF, I don't know what it was. But whatever Rock Order had 22 of, I got from Rock Auto and installed those. So they are different lifters, and you can see there's a little bit of a difference, not much. But again, I had two go bad. Didn't sound like two going bad. It sounded like one going bad, but I did have hesitation, and the car just wasn't running right. But the biggest takeaway was that it was making noise. And you can see here on even the third lobe, you can start to see where you're starting to get these two lines. See, right there, you're starting to get lines. So something was touching, or something was starting to touch. And these are the two rockers in question. You can see when I hold it up, just gravity, pushes that roller bearing down. I'll try to, and there it is. And again, I'm from behind with a flashlight here, so it's kind of hard to see. But that's one. This was, I don't know what the cylinders are. I guess it was one of those two up there. I don't know. I don't care. And this is the other one that was much worse. So I had in total so far at 156,000 miles that I know of, I've had 3 rockers go bad. I had the last one here originally go bad, but then I replaced them both thinking, why not? And then now I did that in January, February time frame. And then now here it is the 1st of June, and I've got 2 more, classic, yo shit be broke. And I was surprised to find 2 because I only heard like one. Like I didn't hear a double tap. I didn't hear anything out of the ordinary. I just heard, tap, 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 tap. But I did get a pretty good stumble, like when I was in a cruise, or if I would, give it like maybe 2/3 gas, like trying to get off the line in my minivan, it would stumble. And I'm thinking, shit, the transmission's going. Well, most likely not. Most likely, I had one cylinder, both of those rockers there go to whatever cylinder this is. And this is the intake side or exhaust side? This is the exhaust side. No, I'm sorry, this is the intake side. If you can read there, you see how it says 2I, 1I. So this is the intake side. So I had 2 intake valves not running properly. I don't know. I did a quick field check on the rear ones, but again, they're all coming out. I'm not dealing with this again. So there's the last of them sitting in oil, just soaking up some lubrication, and then they'll go back in. But yeah, I mean, I've owned this car probably 5 months, 6 months. I bought it used. With 132,000 miles on it. I have 140 or 50 on it now. So we've driven it. I mean, it's been drove. We put some miles on it. But again, I've had 3 rockers go bad in probably 6 or 7 months. So if you have one go bad, just replace them all. It's not that hard. Otherwise, you're just going to be back in here again. I don't know how to tell if these are the original or if they're the updated rockers. I'm assuming they're the originals. Chrysler knew that they had a problem, so they redesigned them. But this is a 2014, and I thought that the 2013 model year was changed for the 2014 to eliminate a lot of this nonsense. But no, I still got them. Like I say, it's too bad. The rest of them were fine. The rest of them rolled fine. No looseness. Nothing on the lobes. Yeah, in the garbage bin. And that's it. So I'm going to button it up, and hopefully it'll start up and drive away.